Coming up on episode number 98 of the FastPass podcast, Disney on Broadway takes center stage. Thanks for tuning in, and now it's your FastPass time. It's a great time to be a Star Wars fan. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is out in movie theaters. The Mandalorian is streaming on Disney+. Star Wars: Rise of the Resistance just opened inside Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland in California and Disney's Hollywood Studios in Florida, and it's about to get even better. Disney is now able to share that reservations will open later this year for Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, which debuts in 2021 at the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. This new 2-day and 2-night vacation is an all-immersive experience that will take you to a galaxy far, far away in a way that only Disney could create. Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser is a completely new type of experience, says Ann Morrow Johnson, executive producer for Walt Disney Imagineering. You're going to live on board a Star Cruiser, and you get wrapped up in the larger Star Wars story. Sign up to receive updates as exciting new details are released about the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser at StarWarsGalacticStarCruiser.com. Exciting news! You can now reserve access to experience Mickey's cartoon universe like never before at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at Disney's Hollywood Studios. FastPass Plus reservations for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway just became available in the My Disney Experience app for guests visiting on or after opening day, March 4th. When the attraction opens, you'll be able to enjoy the amazing world of Mickey using either FastPass Plus as available or a standby line. As many know, at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, you'll enter the new Mickey Mouse cartoon short, Perfect Picnic, for a one-of-a-kind adventure where anything can happen. Why? Because here, mouse rules apply. And when making FastPass Plus plans for up to 3 experiences at Disney's Hollywood Studios, you can select between either Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run, or Slinky Dog Dash. Then you can add additional experiences to plans including Toy Story Mania, Alien Swirling Saucers, Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith, The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, Fantasmic, and more. Reserve your spot now to experience Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. There'll be more updates as they approach the March 4th opening at the attraction at Disney's Hollywood Studios and then later at Disneyland Park in 2022. Disney PhotoPass photographers are ready to capture your vacation memories all around the Walt Disney World Resort. From picture-perfect scenic spots to popular dining experiences, these great opportunities to take beautiful photos that include the entire family. For those celebrating something special who want a bit more time in front of the camera, Disney's piloting a new experience at Magic Kingdom Park called Capture Your Moment, a perfect add-on to your visit. Capture Your Moment lets you book time with a Disney PhotoPass photographer for a personalized photo session during regular park hours at Magic Kingdom Park to capture celebrations and milestones, such as a proposal, baby announcement, graduation, anniversary, family reunion, first visit, birthday, and more. All Capture Your Moment photo sessions locations will offer an iconic view of Magic Kingdom Park, to include a view of Cinderella Castle. At the start of your session, your photographer will share available photo shoot locations and discuss what you'd like to capture before escorting you to your photo shoot location. Once you arrive at your photo shoot location, you will have the opportunity to capture photos there with your photographer for up to 20 minutes. Each Capture Your Moment session is $50. Want more time in front of the camera? When you book 2 Capture Your Moment sessions back-to-back for $100, you can spend up to 40 minutes with your photographer capturing photos. During your 40 minutes, you'll have the option to visit at least 2 photo locations. Your Disney PhotoPass photographer will customize your photo shoot to your needs while using their creativity and personal style to take stunning photos. Starting today, you can call 407-939-7758 to book a Capture Your Moment session. Capture Your Moment photo sessions are available starting February 10th, 2020. A limited number of same-day reservations may be available starting February 10th, but you must call 407-939-7758 to inquire. Prints and digital downloads are not included with the price of a Capture Your Moment session. However, those with a Disney PhotoPass entitlement like Memory Maker or Memory Maker One Day, as well as qualifying annual pass holders with a Disney PhotoPass download benefit, can download the photos captured during the Capture Your Moment from their Disney accounts at no extra cost. If you come to Magic Kingdom Park to celebrate, let Disney PhotoPass service capture your special moment so you can cherish it for a lifetime. How does the show go on? Nothing has ever brought me more joy than the time I spent working on a play or a musical, or a piece of entertainment of any kind, said Thomas Shoemaker, who recently celebrated his 30th year with the Walt Disney Company and is producer and president of Disney Theatrical Productions. There was a time, though, only 25 years ago, when Disney and Broadway did not exist together. Disney stage shows were performed in arenas, inside the Disney parks, or as one-off spectaculars in famous venues such as Radio City Music Hall. The 1994 opening of Beauty and the Beast changed that, and in its own way also changed Broadway. It's been 25 years since Beauty and the Beast opened on Broadway, Tom says. We obviously weren't the first people to do a family musical. Certain generations would say, oh, the first musical I saw was The King and I, or The Sound of Music, or Annie. Beauty and the Beast brought a very different audience than what people were expecting on Broadway. It was both a date night show and a family show. In the intervening quarter century, the Broadway stage has seen a series of popular and acclaimed Disney productions of The Lion King, Mary Poppins, a co-production with Cameron Mackintosh, Newsies, Aladdin, and many more, which have transformed the way audiences experience these beloved stories and theater-going in general. Frozen, which was nominated for a 2018 Tony Award for Best Musical, began its North American tour at the Hollywood Pantages Theater on December 4th. Tom recalls, Frozen was crazy because I had nothing to do with the movie. My friends at Animation said, you should see this. So at midnight, we screened it in a Disney screening room while I was working on Aladdin in Toronto. I was so captivated. Immediately, I saw that it was a stage musical. That's really because of the way composers Bobby Lopez and Kristen Anderson Lopez shaped the music. I literally from the theater called California and said, when do we start? Frozen and other Disney theatrical productions tour the world, bringing live entertainment events to a global annual audience of more than 20 million people in more than 50 countries, and it brought countless millions of joy of theater. Tom takes a special joy in further expanding this theatrical reach by bringing Disney on Broadway and its ever-increasing family of stage stars to the Epcot International Festival of the Arts each season. The Epcot audience is a sort of microcosm of our worldwide audience, Tom says, a variety of ages and backgrounds coming together from all over the place, in a space and a style that is uniquely Disney, but at the heart of it all, it's this universal and human experience of theater. Theater is a big concept, Tom says. It is magic, it is drama, it is music, it is dance, it is beauty, it is heartbreak. It is a place where nothing is real, and yet, to me, it has always meant a place where everything is possible, and absolutely real in my heart. This lifelong love of theater led Tom in 2007 to write the classic Disney Editions book, How Does the Show Go On? An Introduction to the Theater, which has just been reissued in a completely revised and updated third edition. I've kind of done everything in the theater in one way or another and wanted to write about it. I wanted to write a book that I wanted as a kid. When I was young, there really wasn't any kind of accessible primer on the fundamentals of theater. So with my friend Jeff Curdy, I wrote one. This edition includes never-before-seen photos and personal stories from the making of Disney's latest hit Broadway musical and the addition of hit shows such as Newsies and Aladdin. But it also features an incredible new augmented reality component. By scanning a code found sprinkled throughout the book, Tom explains, you can use the free Disney Scan app and open fun, related video content right on your mobile device. It's enabled us to explain and enhance and deepen the information in the book and the celebration of the too often invisible people who are all part of making these richly collaborative books. And my favorite part of my job is really the period of creation. In our business, different from other parts of the entertainment industry, we get to be together. If you make a movie, you're separated into your process, but we're all in the room together. That to me is so thrilling. It's the people. It is a business, it is a hobby, it is a place to go to work, a place to play with your friends, a place to learn about yourself, and a place to learn about others. It is my hope that within the pages of How Does the Show Go On, fellow theater lovers, young and old, will find something they didn't know, something they didn't know they didn't know, and something that they'll want to know more about. Hey, thanks again for listening to this episode of the FastPass Podcast. Never miss an episode by subscribing, and we always appreciate your comments and feedback. Connect, like, and share via Facebook, Twitter, or email us at fastpasspodcasting@gmail.com. The FastPass Podcast is an independent podcast and is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company or any other associated companies or brands. Stories featured in this podcast were sourced from the Disney Parks blog and or the Universal Orlando Parks blog. The FastPass Podcast is produced by ARS Productions, copyright 2020.